Hi.
Tell them what's going on.
You tell them.
You don't want to tell them?
Hey. All right, Mom, I'm gonna get right where you're at.
Give me
Okay?
kisses. Mwah. So, yeah, guys, we are in the hospital. We are in the Bonner. and we have found out that Alyssa's shunt has malfunctioned and she has to have surgery. I am so upset about it, but you know, it is what it is. They're going to take good care of her. If you want to know what a shunt is, you can look it up online. It's a tubing that runs down her neck and into her stomach, out of her head. And the tubing from her shunt to her tummy area has broke, and they're going to have to replace it. So let's hope that goes well. I am so nervous about it. I can't wait to talk to the neurosurgeon to see how that's going to go. But I'll keep you guys posted on how everything goes. Try to let you guys know when she's okay. So just keep her in your thoughts.
Is
this the bunny room? Look, it's the bunny room.
And if you see anything in these cabinets that you would like pointed, it is yours.
Look at all these toys, Alyssa. You get to pick a toy.
We have a miniature pool table, basketball. You said you want Barbie dolls.
Let's see.
All right. I'm going to put the Barbie dolls in the
Oh, I see. Guys, it's the morning after her surgery. We are so tired. None of us have really slept. You know, they come in every 2 hours. They check your blood pressure. They check your temperature. Oh, sorry. I'm in the family room. Anyway, so she's doing good. They're talking about letting us go home this evening, which would be a blessing. She just didn't sleep much last night. She's wanting to get up and go potty. They're trying to get her a potty chair so we don't have to take her all the way to the bathroom. She's been using the bedpan, which she doesn't like at all. So we'll keep you guys posted when we get home and how things have been. Show you guys my view this morning. That's out the window of the family room. That's the pyramid, the bridge. Goes across the river, Mississippi River. Want to say good morning? What are you doing, Alyssa? Watching YouTube? She's up this morning watching YouTube. But that's the thing with shunts. You never know when they're going to fail. They can be working one day and not working the next day. They ended up having to replace her entire shunt. They thought it was just the tubing from her neck to her stomach, but it was not. It was the whole thing. So it's pretty major surgery. She's very loopy. She's very sensitive today, very emotional. I haven't recorded any of that because she wouldn't like that. And you guys know she watches our videos. But when she gets to feeling better, I'll be sure and get her on here. Let her tell you guys how she's doing when you see her. Thanks for being there for us, praying for us. I know a lot of you guys did from Instagram and Facebook. We really appreciate that. So yeah. Hi guys, I'm in the elevator going to the ground floor to get some medicine, pain medicine. They're gonna let us go home. So I'm headed to get medicine at the outpatient pharmacy. I hope I'm at the right place. We'll try it. Alright guys, I was at the right place. Got the meds, got the drugs. I'm gonna go back over here and wait on getting discharged. She said it'd probably take about an hour to get that settled up. Then we get to go home. I'm a little nervous about getting her home, but I think she'll be more comfortable there. doing okay?
Yeah.
You glad to be home?
Yeah, but can you take these off?
Oh, yes, we can take those off. Definitely gonna get them things off of you. I'm so glad you're home. You feel better being in your own bed?
Yeah, but what are these for?
You can't take those off right now, baby. That's where they went in your tummy. Dr. Einhouse said we have to leave those on until Monday, okay? We have to, okay? It's where they had to put the tube in your tummy, okay? Give you guys a little backstory about how everything started. Tuesday evening, I picked Alyssa up from the babysitter, and she told me that her forehead was burning. It's been 10 years since anything was wrong, so I thought, well, she has a headache. Let me wash her forehead. So I washed it off, tried to see if that's what it was. It didn't help. So I give her some Motrin, weather change, pressure change. It was just a headache at that time. And so I give her some Motrin, and it seemed to help, and she went to bed that night, Tuesday night, and slept all night. I got her up Wednesday morning and asked her how she was feeling, and she said she was feeling fine. So I let her go to school. Her teacher messaged me about 10 o'clock and said that she was still complaining with her head hurting. So I said, is she eating? She said she hasn't wanted to eat good. She didn't want to eat lunch. So I went and got her, and I put a call into her neurosurgeon. And I talked to the nurse, and she said it could just be low pressure to get her hydrated. Maybe she's dehydrated. So I went to get some decaffeinated tea because she loves tea. By the time I got in there and got the tea and come out, I didn't take her in. I ran in there and got it and ran out. She was feeling nauseous, so she threw up. And I was like, no, something's wrong. Headache and throwing up, no other symptoms, something is wrong. So I called her daddy. Her daddy came and rode with us to the hospital. She threw up 2 more times before we got to the hospital. We got to the hospital, and they put us through what is called a shunt series. The first thing they do is they take us to a CAT scan. So we go to the CAT scan, and she had that done, and then they take us straight from the CAT scan to the x-ray. So we go to the x-ray, and so we get in the x-ray, and then we get back to the room, and I mean, it's not any time at all. The doctor on call comes in, and he says it's her shunt. He told us what had happened, and that the tubing had broken her neck. And we were like, oh my gosh. I was like, it was different this time. It seemed like I knew something was going on this time. And it's just like, I'm thankful that we just know her well enough to know that something was wrong. So it wasn't but about 30 minutes after that she was in surgery. And her neurosurgeon is amazing. Her neurosurgeon's name is Dr. Stephanie Einhouse. She works at Le Bonheur in Memphis and Sims Murphy in Memphis, and she is the most wonderful doctor. She's just a blessing. Right before surgery, she will ask you, do you want to say a prayer? And she will say a prayer with you. And she's done that every single time that Alyssa's had to have something done. It has been 10 years to the day. It was 10 years to the day that Alyssa's shunt failed. I'm going to insert a picture here of the last time she had her shunt replaced before this time. So as you can see, she was very small, and she bounced back really quick. But that time, they only had to replace the tubing from her brain to her shunt. This particular time, everything had stopped working. The shunt had stopped working. The tubing from the brain to the shunt had stopped working. The tubing from the shunt to the tummy area had stopped working. Everything had stopped working. So they had to go in and pretty much replace everything in there, take everything out. So she's not bouncing back like she did 10 years ago, but she's doing okay. She's doing pretty good. Yes, I am. She's getting mad at me because she thinks I'm filming without her. I'll let her say hello in just a minute, but I wanted to get this up for you guys and let you guys know how she's doing. Just keep her in your prayers, and she's gonna be fine. A shunt usually lasts 6 years. Her shunt had lasted 10. Sometimes a shunt doesn't last that long. Sometimes a shunt only lasts a year or 2 years. And the complications of a shunt surgery are usually after the shunt is placed. Most surgical procedures, the risks are highest during the surgery. With a shunt, the risks are higher after the surgery. There can be obstructions, there can be infections, there can be an over-drainage of cerebral spinal fluid. There's a lot of things that can happen after surgery, so I really have to keep a good eye on her. And you know, we go back in 2 weeks to her neurosurgeon for a follow-up, and so we're going to hope that everything is going to be fine. Everything's going to work out fine. But she's damn pretty. She's so pretty with her coloring. She has so much color back in her cheeks. I'm so glad. She ate 4 Nutella crackers, a chicken nugget, and an orange. So I'm proud of her. Can I see her color page? I think you got to see it. Love it. You glad to be home? Okay.
We hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe.
Give us a big thumbs
Thumbs
up.
up and peace.
See you in our next video.